Kinda simple, kinda wishful about things. And you're kinda simple, but like a pistol, you fire. Sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another. Talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging in the glory.
Hello everyone, welcome to SheWolfMom. I'm Erica. Today's video is all about laundry motivation and everything in between. I'm sharing with you a very realistic laundry day where I get my laundry done, but I also share with you what I do in between my loads, which is clean up around the house. I have a very specific way that I like to do laundry, and that involves the bedrooms being clean and tidy. And I will talk to you more about that as we approach that part of the video. For now, I'm just going to be separating out all of my laundry. Each person in my household has their own laundry basket, and I actually wash their clothes by person. I don't mix our laundry. It just makes it so much easier for me when it comes to actually folding and putting laundry away. And I know this is a very hard part for most of us, is actually putting the clothes away. So the way that I do it by person, it makes it so much easier, and I'm always able to get those clothes put away right after I wash them. But before I get any further into this video, I wanted to let you know that today's video is a collaboration with one of my sweet friends, and let me go ahead and introduce her. Today's video is in collaboration with my sweet friend Laura. Her channel name is Laura Valverde. She is based out of Texas, which is my home state. She has two little girls, and her youngest is about 4 months old, I want to say. If you are looking for someone who is realistic and down to earth, then Laura is definitely your girl. I'm going to link her channel down below in the description box. Make sure to go and check her out. I know that you will love her. Thank you, Laura, for collaborating with me today.
Side of you trying to break through, able to tell the truth. No one.
My first load of laundry will be my daughter's basket, and to wash our clothes, I'll be using the All Power Packs. I believe that's what they are. These are fragrance-free. I'm trying to use more fragrance-free products for my family just because I feel like their skin is a little more sensitive than mine. But since I wash our clothes separately, when I wash my clothes, I do put a little bit of the scented beads in my clothes because I really do like for laundry to smell really good. But for them, I'm just using the All Power Packs, and then I am using the fabric softener from Sam's.
To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you.
While my daughter's clothes are washing, I'm going to head into her room and clean it up. She has been a little messy lately, which is surprising to me because she has always been extremely tidy. But I don't know, maybe it's an age thing, but she has started to leave things on the floor and just kind of leave things out of order. So I'm just going to tidy her room up. It's not a deep cleaning. I just like for the rooms to be tidy when I put their clothes away, because one thing that I do is when I fold clothes, I fold them in the room that they belong in. And it just makes it a lot easier for me because it's one less step to do. For example, if I was to fold them in the living room, I would have to fold them and then take them up to their bedroom. Or if I was to fold them in my bedroom, I would have to still take them to their bedroom. And that's just an extra step that I completely cut out, and I've found that to be so effective. The clothes that I'm putting into her drawer now are from our trip to Texas. I had not put them away, and I really needed to get this done because she has been looking for clothes that she needs, and they are not in her drawer. So now I have taken care of that problem, and they are back in her drawers.
Better say something that will change my mind. Gotta give me something, 'cause And I don't know how to enjoy it. Every time you tell me it's not there, I suppose that we won't stand a chance. We won't stand a chance.
Now I am moving into my son's room, and his room is not bad at all. I decided to wash his bedding because there was a lot of dog hair on it, and he is allergic to dogs, so I try and wash his bedding as often as I can, and today was the day I needed to get it done. My daughter has been sleeping on this futon here next to my son's bed, so I'm just going to fold up her blankets and leave them there. No sense in moving them out if she was going to continue sleeping in that bed. So that's all I had to do in his room. It was quick and took me no time at all.
I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little.
Now I'm going to move my first load of clothes into the dryer, and then I will be putting in my second load of clothes, which is going to be my son's.
Downtown, before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet. Whoa, no.
It's now time to work in the kitchen for a little bit, and it was also lunchtime. So I'm going to be making this for the kids because it's lunchtime, but I don't want to spend a whole lot of time cooking, nor do I want to make a huge disaster in my kitchen. This pizza is actually really, really good, and it's 2 for $10 at Costco, and I do plan on getting more of these. They are really good, and I highly, highly recommend them.
I once felt I'm done with the defense. Drove back and climbed over your fence. Had to show you that I was a mess. So you were shrugging your shoulders. I'm closed off, that's what I told you. Soon enough, everything started to change.
I'm now going to move into my living room and just get it tidied up. We do leave sheets on the couches when we lounge with our dogs. As I mentioned, my son has a dog allergy, so we try and keep the dog hair at bay by doing this. It's really something that I don't like doing, but it does help a whole lot. I'm also going to be cleaning off my sofas with this tool. I forget the name of it, but it's a tool that I found on Amazon. My husband was on a business meeting when I was cleaning the living room. I really just wanted to vacuum the sofas, but it was a little too loud and I didn't want to interrupt his meeting, so I did it by hand, and this little tool works really, really well. I do like it, and it's actually quite satisfying to see all of the dog hair come up.
We climbed up, over the hillside. So right, we stood there all wide-eyed. You and I floated on air in my mind. 'Cause there's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights.
I do have a robot vac, and I absolutely love my robot vac. I feel like it's a second set of hands doing something for me. I never really have to vacuum or sweep because this does such an amazing job. It picks up so much. As a matter of fact, one time I lost one of my diamond studs, and my husband was really upset because it was a special pair of blue diamonds that he purchased for me when we went on a cruise. And well, the robot vac found it and picked it up for me. If it wasn't for this robot vac, I probably never would have found this earring. It is now time to take the pizza out of the oven. This pizza is so good, and I did enjoy 2 slices myself. Normally I'll feed my family and forget about myself, but I've been trying really hard to make sure that I feed myself as well, because mommy definitely needs that fuel to keep going.
Saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name.
My first load of clothes is now dried, so I'm going to move that into a hamper. One thing that I need to mention is I always spray my hamper with Lysol, just because I use the same hamper for clean and dirty clothes, and I do not want any bacteria getting into my clean clothes, so I do spray it in between washes. I'm now putting my son's clothes into the dryer and putting my clothes into the wash as well. I used to just dump the entire basket into the washer machine, and that was until I dumped my phone in there with it and lost all of my memories. So I don't do that anymore. I'm a little more careful just to make sure I know exactly what I'm putting into the washer.
On the other side, would you stay another night? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know
I am now going to fold my daughter's clothes, and as I mentioned, I like to do this in the room that they belong in. It's just so much easier and a lot quicker. I have everything that I need at the tip of my hands, whether it's a hanger or just the drawers. The drawers are right there, and it just makes it so much quicker. It probably takes me about 10 minutes to do this, so it's totally worth just coming in here and doing it uninterrupted with no TV and no cell phone. Another thing that I do while I'm separating out their clothes is I look through them and make sure everything still fits, or make sure that it's something that I really want to keep still. For example, there was a shirt in here that had a stain on it, and I know I've washed it several times and the stain does not come up, so I just got rid of that shirt. It wasn't something that I wanted to keep anymore, and this has been a great way for me to stay on top of decluttering their clothes, so I highly recommend you do that as you wash and fold.
We've been through a lot, holding hands while screaming at each other. And I don't know how to start, but I still love you like I do. It breaks my heart, no text, no calls from you. Like you could shape this up, you're not that tough with me. So run away with me, come home with me tonight. Run away with me, it'd be worth the time. Run away with me.
My second load of laundry is now dry, and these are my son's clothes, so I'm going to move them into his clean laundry basket, and then I will be putting my clothes into the dryer. My clothes are a little bit different because there are clothes that I do not like to dry. I do hang dry a lot of my clothes, so the clothes that I'm going to be hang drying, I'm going to put those onto the door of the dryer, and then I will be hanging them a little later. I did go to the store with my husband after I put this load into the dryer, and when I came back is when I actually hung up my clothes.
Oh, I know I once broke your heart, but I still love you like I do. Love you like I do.
after I got back from the grocery store, I went ahead and hung up my son's clothes. And once again, I'm doing this in his bedroom. It's just a lot quicker. Everything that I need is right there, and I'm able to get it done within 10 minutes or so.
So run away with me. Come home with me tonight. Run away with me. It'd be worth the time. Run away with me. I'll make you feel alright. Run away with me. And I'll be good this time around. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. Run away with me. Come home with me tonight. Run away with me. It'd be worth the time. Run away with
When it comes to socks, I have a little sock hack that I use. Each person in my family has one set of similar socks. So all of my son's socks look the same. I know that these are his. I never have to pair anything. And honestly, if there's missing pairs, I'll never know. So I really love doing the socks this way, and I highly recommend it. It's less stressful, and you will absolutely love it. So I'm now going to be hanging my clothes, and this is the last thing that I'm going to be doing on this day, and that is because it was a Friday afternoon. It was close to 5 o'clock, and it was time for us to just start our weekend. So my clothes are going to be hung. I decided just to hang them and put them into our guest bathroom. It was on the first floor. I did not feel like going up to the second floor. Sometimes living in a two-story house is not my favorite, but I'm not going to complain. So into the bathroom they went on my shower rack, and that was the end of my laundry routine on this day. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's video and got some ideas, tips, and motivation from it. This is a video that I really enjoyed sharing with you today. Make sure to go check out Laura's video. She's also doing a laundry video, so that's extra motivation if you have loads of laundry waiting for you to tackle. I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.